Is it just me, or does it seem like a good haircut only lasts for about a week? It holds its shape for a little bit and then it starts to get a little bit sketchy. So what do? Do you go back in and get a little tiny trim and spend the money? Haircuts are expensive. It would be really nice if we could just trim it up enough to make it look presentable ourselves. Wait, can we? No. Yes! I've done haircut videos before with my hair being short, and short haircuts are a lot easier to do because basically you're just using your fingers and your But when you have a little bit longer hair, you need to operate with a little bit more finesse. There's a little bit more skill that goes into it. So I thought today I would take a little bit of time and actually show you how to trim your hair. We're not talking about new style chopping inches off. We're talking about a light trim to get you through the next week, all right? So today we're cutting our hair. Okay, so the tools that I'm going to use today are going to be hair cutting scissors, hair clippers. I've got two attachments. I've got the longest attachment, which is number 6, 3/4 inches, and 1/2 inch or the number 4 attachment. Because I don't want to go real super short buzz, I'm going to use the longer attachments. If you want super short buzz, go shorter attachments. And you're also going to need a comb. Now with my other hair cutting video, I actually cut my hair dry. This one, a little bit different. Because the hair is longer and I need to comb and we're going to have to wet it. So step number 1, wet your hair and towel dry. And towel dry your hair. You don't want it super dry, you still want it pretty damp. Now what you're going to do is actually using the comb, I'm going to break my hair up into segments. I want the top as a segment and the sides as a segment. And what I do is I take my comb and I go up through my eye, up into my hair, and part. Boop, right like that. Brush down. Okay? Got a part. Gonna do it on the other side too. Up and there. And what you're doing is just breaking your hair up into the segments. You've got the long hair on the top, you've got the shorter hair on the sides and the back, alright? And get it out of your way, and right there. See, it's a good look, okay, but we've got very drastic and distinct parts, okay? Brush it down, and here on the top. Now what I'm going to do is actually get my clippers, snap on the longest attachment, and start to go around the sides and the back. Now I'm just going up and pulling out as I go up. And what that is doing is actually tapering it a little bit. Notice I'm not cutting much hair, okay? It's just a trim, just enough to get me through another week so it's not looking all shaggy. Alright, I'm going to go other side also. Pull out, pull out, pull out if you need to. Get your comb. Pull out and get the back. What I'm going to do is actually use a little handheld mirror so I can see in the back and go up. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you practice, you'll get it. Alright. See, like I said, not much hair is coming off. You don't want a lot of hair coming off of this. It's just a trim. Okay, now one of the things that really shows when a haircut is starting to get a little bit ragged is around your neck and around your ears. So with the clippers, that's what you want to do next, okay? Then pull your ear down, get around there, nice and clean. Other side. Not too much. My ears, are you kidding me? I need to be careful. And then the back. This takes a little bit of work. If you can't do this, get a friend to do it. And what you're going to do is just there you go. Down your neck. Right there. Switch hands, other side. Like I said, this is the hardest part about cutting your own hair, is this neck edging. But if you practice enough, you'll get it. Or if you don't feel comfortable, like I said, just get a friend, your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever is around. And that's good. Alright, now, time to move on and trim the top. Alright, so you've got these segments still. And what you're going to do is start with the front, okay? You're gonna come in with your fingers and drag, okay? You just wanna take off, look at that, about 1/8 of an inch, okay? Right there. I actually, a lot of times will just use my fingers as the guide. Just a trim. All the way around. Okay, once you've got the front done, grab your comb, brush down a segment, and go on to the next segment. It's like you're doing it in layers, okay? Drag your fingers, just cut off the tips. Like I said, we're not trying to steal your stylist's job. We're just trying to clean it up, make it a little bit shorter, because it always makes me upset. You know, you get a haircut, you're like, man, as soon as you're done, it's looking awesome. Okay? Then, down, another segment. It looks awesome, and you're like, wow, my hair looks great. If I could just freeze it like that. And then, like, the next day, it looks good as well. But then it just, can you see? And then it just slowly but surely loses all of its shape until it's just too long and you're frustrated and you're having bad hair days. This is a way that I found that just extends the life of a haircut by like 2 or 3 weeks. Right there. Down and segment. Segment, segment, segment. Right there. Got a text message, really? You're doing it wrong, it's my stylist. You can feel me. And here's the thing, with the back, I don't typically mess with that just because it's a little bit, you know, that you really can't tell. Where the styling really happens is up here on the top of the head, and so that's really where I focus my attention. If it gets and grows for another 2 weeks in the back, it's really no big deal. All right, and then I like to just comb it into place. See, everything looks good? Yeah, everything looks good. Gentlemen, I'm ready to get a shower. That is the conclusion of the haircut. All right, I'm out of the shower and I'm just applying a little bit of the PNP paste, best cream you'll ever use. Not just my opinion, go to the website, check out the reviews. Then I'm gonna hit it with the hairdryer. And bueno hair. Gentlemen, I wanted to take this opportunity, because I was doing it anyway, to show you how to trim your hair. It's a great way to extend the life or the lifespan of a haircut. If you're anything like me, you hate going into a salon. You go and you're like, wow, my hair looks great. A week later, you're like, it's starting to look a little less great. By 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, your hair looks horrible. You're having bad hair days. This is no bueno. But by learning to manage and trim your hair in between cuts, you're basically going to just extend the life of that hairstyle and that haircut. It's a great way to keep yourself looking presentable and to really be self-sufficient in the grooming department. Gentlemen, have fun. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it, and it's great.